who knew the cat's meow bites back? See if this is a good opportunity for a thumbnail.
Get off my hand!
My loves! Not trying to throw the flex.
There you are.
Just want to see the damage.
Is that Dylan?
Yes. Wolf Tick Nation, thank you guys for tuning into once again another Wolf Tick Videos episode. Now guys, be prepared. You got to see a little teaser of it, but on today's episode...
I don't know about a teaser. You showed the whole damn thing.
We send it. No, there's more. You know, we do a whole real-time review. On today's episode, we are going to be doing the real-time review of the Head JRA2 27.5 mountain bike that they sent us. Didn't pay us anything. They just asked, hey, would you guys be interested? Would you like to do a review on it?
No, I'm going to take it a step further and say, not only did they not pay us, nor do we make anything off the link. There's a discount.
There's a discount
for
code.
Wolf Tick Nation. We make 0 on it to be clear.
0 on it, yeah. So if you guys are interested in this bike, it's not like we're trying to push it on you, because we don't have a dog in the fight. They just sent us a bike. We talk about everything from the way the bike feels, the shifting of it, the tires, the suspension. Pretty much, you know, if you don't own this bike or if you're actually kind of serious about buying this bike, we try to help you out. So here at Wolf Tick Videos, that's what we do. Guys, if you have not yet subscribed,
I wonder what the percentage of people, the percentage of people that already own the bike versus people that are looking at buying the bike.
Yeah, or that don't even care about it.
Normally, because I know a lot of people like their purchase confirmation sometimes.
Yeah, purchase confirmation. I get that a lot, and I'm like, oh damn, I don't.
You better look it up. You haven't bought something. I gotta look at. I gotta see what people say.
All right, guys, but if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and also please hit that like button because you're fixing to see some goodness. You know, it's just flat out goodness what you're about to see. All right, guys, here we go on the Head JRA2 27.5 mountain bike, and I'm going to do just a lap in the parking lot, kind of get my legs warmed up a little bit. Alright, again we got the 3x8 with the micro shift. Let's see here, I think I'm in the second chain ring. Yeah. Tell you what, right now on the road, feels pretty good. Alright, there's the real-time review. We're going to go back to the truck now. The shifters, okay, the micro shift shifters. We're going to see how we do on the trail down here. Now that's the weirdest thing, a little windy up here. It's the weirdest thing trying to gear with this thumb shifter back here. It is, you know, obviously it's both two thumb shifters, but you don't have an index shifter on there, and it is a little strange with that placement. You kind of have to reach back, so it is a little uncomfortable there. Okay, let's see how this front derailleur shifts. Go up to the third chain ring. All right, that was nice and smooth. And this was one of the better shifting bikes on the initial impressions that we've had. I think the best so far. But everything is different on a bike stand. We all know that. All right, so that's some of the little bit of shifting. We've had good luck, we've had bad luck. This one seems to be pretty decent. And that little bit of climbing area. We have a little bit more climbing coming up too. Now the whole ride position of this bike, I will say it's very comfortable for me. This is their medium frame, 27.5, riders 5.5 to 5.8, I believe. And they do have frames that go all the way up to an extra large. But this one here is, I'd say it's perfect for me, and I'm 5'5". And now this bike on their site, I believe it's a 69-degree head tube angle. And what's nice is I thought it was going to be overdone, like almost feel like I was completely back straight up in the air. And I'm really not. I'm kind of slouched over the bars here, but it's still comfortable enough to feel like I've got enough control over the bike and not straight up and down where it feels like I don't have any idea where I'm going with my front tire. Something I like, and I thought that they looked a little crappy in the beginning, these grips, they feel very good on the hand. And I'm not wearing gloves just so I can give you guys a good review. And of course they're not too thick. You know, I'm a thin grip man, that's the way I roll. And these guys here are very comfortable in the hand. Now let's talk about these forks a little bit. I've got the preload knobs turned all the way to the right, and this is the SR Suntour 100 millimeters of travel entry-level Suntour fork. right? And again, we can talk about the preload knobs, and it's kind of a cool selling point for an entry-level fork, but it's coil. It's about 7 pounds most likely. That front of the bike just it does feel heavy right now. It feels like it's gonna be rough to kind of lift my front wheel off of the ground. I'm going uphill right now, but if I lean forward, I actually got a pretty good amount of squish there. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's actually absorbing some stuff. Now, I believe all the way to the right on the preload knobs is the stiffest. So if I go any lesser than that, I mean, I'm probably gonna bottom this thing out regardless. But if I go any less than that, I'll probably just be using about 50% of the travel for the entire ride. So I want to try and keep them as stiff as we can. But as much crap as I was talking about that fork up front, man, it's actually not bad at all. It makes for a really smooth ride up front. Now we're gonna be testing these brakes out, and I hear some rubbing up front. That's not uncommon, especially with a brand new bike. But the levers are aluminum and they do feel good. They're not too far out, so everything is within reach. You know, it's not overextending my hands and making it feel unsafe. But we'll see how these brakes do on the trail, as much as we're going to use them, probably just a little bit. Now, some of the big sides or the upsides to this bike, on the selling point, in our opinion, is you do have the free hub in the rear. You've got the 30.9mm seat post tube diameter. You have a little more options. And we're pretty sure, we're gonna have to pull this thing apart after this real-time review, but we're pretty sure we have the 44mm headset. And you know, it's unlike the, like a GT Aggressor, say, is a 34mm. So this one here, you'll have a little more options as far as headsets are concerned. But all right, guys, here we are, the cat's meow. We're gonna hit this thing and see if this JRA27 holds up. We're fixing to send the head down the trail head first. That's how we do it. 27.5, and we slip this helmet on. We're gonna drop the seat post down. You know, something I wasn't talking about is we're gonna try these tires out, right? The climbing, they did pretty well, but they just feel, oh, there's plenty of air in them. I've got like 35 in there. I don't know, they just feel like there's a lot of the sidewall. There's a lot of roll on the sidewall. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel very thick at all. So hopefully these things hold up. They're 27.5 by 2.25, and they're the head brand. Let's do this, see if we can gain some speed. I'm gonna try and go to the first chain ring here, the biggest one, or the third, whatever you want to call it. All right, now we're getting down to the deep gears. All right, I think I'm in 7th right here, and let's start pumping this sucker out. Let's see how we do. Again, 5.5 to 5.8 on this bike, and I'm rowing it pretty well and being able to control it. That front fork is doing decent right now, soaking up some stuff. Oh, first tabletop. I think all the cameras are still mounted. And it actually is not bad to jump, but you can definitely feel that front fork and the weight. This thing very, very nose heavy. Okay, tighten up this camera, it's wanting to slip off. All right, some pumps here, tabletop. 1 and a 2. Oh, golly. Oh, man. All right, guys, well, we crashed on the head. We can call it the step up, whatever you want, but a little too fast, and it looks like they're messing with the peak. And it's just nasty air. Did you guys see the air?
Yeah, air was great, man.
Yeah, the air was great. The landing, not so much. Uh-oh. Oh, we got camera tied up. We're okay. Uh-oh. You got it? Okay, thank you. Let's get this thing off the trail, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Boys, you're helping me out. Thank you. I knew I should have had some gloves on, man.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should have had some gloves. I was wanting to talk about the feel of the grips, and it got me.
Oh, dude.
The hand. A little bit of marks there. Let's get these bars straightened out, and then let's continue the review. The step up, the third tabletop, whatever you want to call it. The ankle breaker got me today, but we are going to finish this out strong. Okay, so I'm going to go with, I bottomed that fork out. I think right here is the oil line. I think I bottomed it out. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna hate if the front derailleur doesn't shift anymore, because I just put it through some nastiness. The front derailleur is shifting. All right, shocker. Right, now we got the famous spot between the trees we got to journey on. right? Rear derailleur's still working. All right, here we go with some air. Okay, we landed that a little rough. Again, the front of this bike just kind of pulls you down. Got some chain slap back there for sure. All right, now some more pumps here. Okay, and we're gonna try these tires out. Ooh, I've locked that front brake up right now. Okay, we're good there. And let's see how these tires do in these little berms. Not bad on the sticking. Okay, a lot of chain slap. And we got some decent traction down there. Okay. All right. Now the bike doesn't sound as good as it did coming up. All right, but I think that's warranted. I think we got a good excuse for that. All right, now let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, we got the little rock garden. All right. Okay, so we made it through the cat's mouth. That's what you want to call it. We made it. Wasn't a terrible ride, except, you know, I want to address the elephant in the room. Wasn't a terrible ride. The bike held up. I'm shocked that was this right here, just a little unscrewing, and then we got right back to place without it being completely bent all to crap. It is making a little bit more noise now, but I think it dropped down a little bit, so we'll have to figure that back out at the shop. But yeah, guys, the head mountain bike. Let's go back to the shop and we'll talk about it.
All right, so what'd you think?
You had me convinced that you wrecked because of the fork was heavy and this and that, and I watched it. No, you wrecked because you screwed up. I think you tried to show off a little bit.
I was trying to whip that
you did
back
something
of that bike.
because then you knew, like, when you hit that, you went. You gave up on it and said, "Oh crap!"
Well, I just knew there was no saving
before
it.
You hit the ground.
I knew there was no saving it.
Bike's pretty tough.
Yeah, bike's tough, but let me get on my announcement. Please always wear your safety stuff. Luckily, I had a full face on, because if not, this grill would have been messed up, and then who knows what would have happened.
That's right. I was there saying, "Where's your safety equipment?"
Yes, and put your
Where's
gloves
your glove?
on. You know, some stuff happens. So anyway, just be safe out there. But all in all, man, the head bike is very, it's tough, you know? I thought for sure we're going to taco that rim as hard as I hit. I thought
the way you hit and the way, I'm surprised it didn't taco. Tough rim.
Yeah, not bad. Now, overall on the bike, I will say it has some upsides to it. I think the most important upside to that bike, me being 5'5", again for riders 5'5" to 5'8", is the comfortableness.
The bike's sized for you.
It's so comfortable. It really is such a comfortable ride. I cannot complain about that. You know, let's face it, this bike is $599 normally without the Wolf Take Videos code. For $599, I want a one buy for $599. Okay.
Yeah.
I want.
Do you want a one buy for $480? Because you can get one buy for $480, but you ain't gonna get some of the other the things that come with it.
The things that come with it, yeah. I would really want this bike to have a one buy. I think it was trying to, I don't know, but then you get people saying, well, you don't really need a one buy if you don't have the slack
the
front
GT
end.
Aggressor Pro is in the same price range. It doesn't have a one buy.
Yes.
The Marin that we have now, Marin,
yeah.
The point is none of those have one buy.
I know, yeah.
And they're all in the $599 lesser on sale range.
So, I mean, this bike is such a contender with the GT Aggressor Pro. It's scary, you know.
Yes, to me, like I said before, I think it is basically almost a little bit better version as far as features.
It's like a newer, redesigned almost.
As far as features, I'm not talking about long-term tough. I don't know how to look. The GT Aggressor frame, I have 100% confidence in its toughness.
Yeah.
I know it's tough. This one, time will tell. We're going to have the bike. We're going to ride it. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun ride. Another downside to the bike is the tires that it comes with. And this goes for a lot of budget bikes, but this one especially, it felt so much like my rear tire was flat the entire time because the sidewall rolled. You know, there was a lot. Like, those tires are just cheap tires. They did track decent on that trail. I will give them that.
You said they did better than you thought they would.
But there were just a lot of roll, and it felt like
flats.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was just the tires could be better. So that's one of the big issues. It having a 3x up front, it just adds a whole lot of weight. Now I do like that they went with the coil fork. I do like that they went with the name brand fork. That is cool. But guys, that fork is like 8 pounds.
No,
and that
you
bike,
keep going up every time we talk about it. It was started at 6, you went 7, now you're at 8.
It's like 10 pounds.
It's heavy.
But the bike overall we did weigh, and it is 34.28 pounds.
It's a pretty light bike. I think it's a good looking bike.
Yeah, it is a really good looking bike.
It's sized to you. I think we're probably going to do some stuff with that.
I could see maybe a different stem or something like that, and some different pedals and things. But I mean, just like any other bike.
That's little stuff.
But there's some stuff there. I think the head was a success. Again, just make sure you guys are always wearing your safety stuff if you're
for
prepared to send it.
for 480, I think for 480 it's worth it. And the reason why I say it's worth it, two reasons. One, cassette.
Yes.
Okay, for that
Big
price,
deal. Yeah.
that's big. You don't have to worry about a wheel set. And for two is it has some features about it that are going to keep you from having to upgrade for a little bit. The fork a little better than some bikes.
Yeah.
The sealed bottom bearing, bottom bracket,
The group set.
that keeps you those things keep you for a
And
little
you gotta
while
think
while
about
you're upgrading.
And you got to think about it too. That's a good. You bring that up. The brakes were really good.
Yeah,
But what I want to say is the
they were
brakes.
too good almost.
Yeah, what I want to say is the brakes and the group set is non-integrated. Well, hopefully you've gathered enough information on that bike, whether you have it or you don't. Again, we don't make anything off of the coupon code below.
Yeah,
you guys
but you
can,
guys get to save a good amount of money.
You guys can save some money on it. Yeah, definitely. So check that out. Check out some of those affiliate links below if you guys are interested in some of the stuff that we rode with or some of the safety equipment that we normally ride with that we didn't ride with. And, help us out a little bit. But please please subscribe if you have not already. Turn notifications on, guys. Show us some love. Check out the Bass Cup of Coffee link below. You want to see a little bit more of Wolfman and the Tick over here. You guys can check out our Patreon page and see what secret build we got going on over there.
Well, they need to be ready for some adult language and other shenanigans.
Yes. We will see you guys on the next one.
Whoa, what's up with the whoa.